Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a video about my hair. Well, over the years, I think for a very long time now, I've been colouring my hair a lot. It's one of the areas where I express myself. I don't really care what people think. Yeah, it makes me happy, so everyone get in line. So pretty much I've got lots of questions about why is your hair curly, what products do you use. So I thought today, day off again, so I've got time for this. I thought today I'll do a tutorial on what products I use to do. I bleach my hair by myself. I haven't bleached my hair at a salon before, so I'll just issue this disclaimer right now. I'm not a professional. It's just something I like doing, and so I do it by myself and I do it as safely as possible. So I'm going to just tell you these tips, guys, if you're interested in bleaching your hair and you want to do it on your own. I'm just going to tell you the things I use, how I do it, and hopefully if you're feeling brave enough you can do it. If not, please guys, do go to a professional stylist and get it done, because you can damage your hair from bleaching. You really can damage your hair. I would list the names of the products in the description box. So first of all, this is the blue bleach powder, and it's a brand called Lansilk. As long as it's blue powder, I'm quite happy. It's got white powder as well, but I'm quite happy with the blue powder. So yep, you need to buy the bleach powder, get that, and then you need a developer. In this case, I normally use a cream developer, and to talk slowly, I struggle, guys. Talk slowly. I'm sort of trying to get all out of my mouth as quickly as I can, but I would take a breath and try and carry you all along. Okay, so I usually buy this brand, but in a cream developer, well, preference, I prefer the cream developer, and so when I do run out of this bottle, I will go back to my cream developer. So that's that. You need a bowl. I tend to use this measuring cup. Not that I go by any measurements, to be honest. I just sort of eyeball what I need and just do it. If it's not enough, I don't know the mixture. So you need a bowl, and then you need a comb. Well, this is what I use to sort of spread on my hairline and the edges. You need that, and you need a Vaseline or any hair cream or baby oil or something. Technically, what you need that for is for your hairlines if you've got sensitive skin and you don't want the bleach to come on your skin, so you can sort of grease your hairline just as a protection. I don't really use that, to be honest, if I'm being honest, guys. I just sort of wing in, go in and wash my hair properly afterwards, and then moisturize. Protect your skin if you've got really sensitive skin, and then sort of show you the application process. So I've just done a mixture of my bleach and the liquid peroxide, and that is a consistency. I can make it lighter or thicker, depends on how thick your hair is, and if you wanted to saturate your hair properly, you sort of need to get it to a kind of runny consistency. Actually, that's too thick. I put a bit of liquid peroxide in that. Okay, so I think this would be usually what it would look like. Just a little runny, not too runny, but just a little runny. And for people who've got sensitive skin, I would sort of grease my hairline just to sort of show you what you do with the Vaseline. Sort of like a protective layer for your skin, in case the bleach does get to that part of your skin. That way it doesn't burn your skin, because it's quite a harsh chemical, to be honest. And another thing I'd say, guys, please do this in a well ventilated room, because this is quite strong chemicals, and like all chemicals, you shouldn't really be inhaling it for long periods of time. So please do it in a well ventilated space. I see I've pretty much gone around behind my ears, in the nape of my neck, all done. And now we come to the fun part of doing the bleach. Before I actually apply the bleach, I'd like to say bleaching your hair is literally lifting the color, so from your naturally dark color to a much lighter tone. So guys, please, when you do this, make sure that you've got protective gloves for your finger. Like I said, the chemicals are quite harsh for your scalp and for your skin, so it's nice to have a protective glove when you do this. Wear something that's very casual and something you don't really care that much about if the bleach gets on it. And please have a towel around your shoulders to protect your skin, which is the ideal thing to do. I'm not doing that because, like I said, I've been doing this a long time, so I know what the reaction of the bleach is to my skin. I'm not allergic to it or anything like that, and I usually don't get it all around me, to be honest, so I don't need a towel. But please do have a towel around you when you do this, and make sure there's a towel that you don't really care about as well, because what will happen, the bleach gets in contact with any fabric, it does bleach it as well. So please bear that in mind. And the most important thing is protect your nails and then have protective gloves on. Okay, and here we go. So because I shaved the sides of my hair, I normally just start off on these sides, because the tip of my hair, if you notice, is quite light, and this is where I'd lifted it a few days before, but it's got that gold tone, which I totally hate, by the way. So I normally start at the root instead of my hairline. So you see why that Vaseline at the top around your hairline is important, because you sort of get the bleach very close to your skin there, and that Vaseline protects it. So this is what I normally do. Pretty light, so I just sort of need the roots to sort of match the tip, if you know what I mean. So that's the focus here on this touch up. So if your whole hair was dark and you sort of needed to get to lift the whole base to tip, I'd suggest you sort of put at the tip, but I'm not really focusing on the tip of my hair right now, like I said, because it's the shade that I want. I'm only going to concentrate on lifting the bottom, so the tip could actually get a bit of bleach. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. What's all this talking? Yeah, we'll get bleach in them, but I don't really mind. But the focus, like I said, is the base, is the root of my hair. And because I've still got some mixture left in the bowl, I'm just going to go over it again. So that's pretty much what I do. And like I said again, guys, I'm not a professional. This is just something I've liked to do for a long time. So I do by myself, and as you can see, I haven't got any bleach on my body, which is a good thing, because like I said, I do a lot, and I'm used to doing it now, and I'm sure I'm acting a bit awkward because I'm doing it on video. I'm used to just sort of standing in the bathroom and applying it, but in this case, I'm just trying to show you guys that ask me what I do. So this is the process, and so I used to need to put what's it called, like a shower cap on. I don't do that anymore because the heat that comes out of this bleach is on a whole new level. it's something, I can't explain it. It burns. You know that, like that burn that you get from relaxers? Yes, it is that sort of burn. So trapping the heat under there is the most awful thing ever. So I stopped using the shower cap when I do the bleach. I just leave it on, and when I think it's done the lift that I want, you necessarily have to get the color that you want in one bleach session. You can do it as many times as required. Give it time, make your scalp breathe, make sure that your hair is constantly moisturized, and then you can lift it in a week after your first session, just so you give it that time for your hair to breathe, like I said, because your hair will break. This is strong stuff, guys, so you've got to be careful. So anyways, I don't use the shower cap to trap it works faster, obviously. It activates faster, the heat will lighten your hair quicker, I should say. I lift it to the color and to the shade where it can lift in one session, and I wash it off, and that's fine, and I can do it again the next time till I get to the desired result. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait now and sit around and wait, and I would come back and show you guys what it looks like when I wash it off. This is about a few minutes into it, and like I said, there's no time limit for when to have the bleach on your hair, because it's individual differences. You can want it on just for 10 minutes. It just depends on the lift that you want, one, and how much, well, threshold for pain you've got, because it does hurt your scalp. Like I said, for ladies that relax their hair, you would have felt this before, that burning feeling on your scalp when you're using a really strong relaxer. Please, 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 please wash it off with lukewarm water, not necessarily hot water, lukewarm water, and use a shampoo. And please, guys, make sure to wash it about 2 or 3 times, and you don't have to sort of rub and scrub your head. It's just the same sort of pattern where you've use the relaxer and you sort of rub your scalp with the tip of your fingers, not necessarily with too much pressure, just a gentle massage of your scalp to rinse. Bleach, use a conditioner, very important. Bleach does dry your hair out a lot. Even when you moisturize it, you will still be able to tell how dry the ends of your hair will be, but constant moisturizing keeps you all right. These guys, remember, if you're going to bleach your hair, you're going to be ready for the trouble of constantly making sure that your hair is moisturized, otherwise you're gonna have breakage. I think it's got the sort of shade I want. Welcome back, guys. So I've just washed my hair, and yeah, it definitely looks a lot lighter. It still looks a bit orangey brown on the sides, but sometimes you can't get to the shade that you want in one bleach session or even 2. I'm just going to talk you through what I've done. So after I put the bleach in and let it sit for a few minutes, and like I said again, I cannot overemphasize that you do not need to leave it on for a certain amount of time. You've got to wash it when you think you're ready, when you think it's done the lift that you want, or when you think the pain is unbearable. This is not one of those videos where someone's going to tell you to buy a certain range of products because they work, because I know that hair texture is different. I use a basic Avon shampoo, which is Avon Care Hair Care Restoring it's called, with coconut oil. That's the bottle. That's the one that I use, and it's just a basic shampoo. I can't tell you there's anything fantastic or fabulous about it. The only things I can tell you is I do like Avon. I do obviously use lots of Avon products because I've been using it for years, and I'm sort of hung on it, and yeah, it's really good stuff for really affordable prices. So that's what I use that's what I used to wash my hair. And I've got the Advanced Technique here, Advanced Technique conditioner, which smells really, really nice. It's a beautiful smell, guys. I cannot even rave about this enough. It's quite nice, and it conditions your hair really soft. So this is why I go to. It's about, I don't know, if on offer you can sort of get it for £2.50, but I think it's not more than £4 when it's full priced. So I use that. It's the Supreme Oils one. Get that to focus. It's the Supreme Oils one. And remember what I said, guys, about making sure that your hair is moisturized. So I tend to, even though I use basic products, I tend to use products that got oils in them that can help me sort of protect my hair because of all the damage that I do to it with all the bleaching. that I get around to doing. And I'm not much of a shampoo person. I don't really wash my hair with shampoo. I do a co-wash more. So I tend to use shampoo, obviously, when I bleach my hair every now and again, or co-wash twice a week. That's my thing. That's my routine if I can manage it. Sometimes more if I feel up to it. But to my basic styling and to get my hair nicely moisturized, I use Cantu leave-in conditioning repair cream. So that's that one. And I've got this kids shea butter. So this is what I use. So I tend to mix because the Cantu is quite thick. So I tend to put bits of that in there and sort of mix it in, and bits of the oil. I sort of have like 3 products in there, but I'm just going to show you individually and sort of walk you through what I do. So I use that and the kids shea butter, and can't go wrong. You need more oils. So I've got that, which is the sweet almond oil, that one, and I use that volume in curl mousse, which is from Avon Advanced Techniques. It's called yeah, styling. So I use that to sort of lock my curls in. It's like a stronghold, so it sort of locks your curl in and retains the curl longer. So I do use that. If anyone have asked me before, while my hair is so curly, what do I use? It's this basic product, guys. Nothing too fancy and nothing that would break the bank. All right, guys. So that's the Cantu, which, like I said, is a bit thick. It's about that sort of consistency. Nah, so I do put a bit of shea butter in it, just a little bit. Mix that in, and then that much. And the thing about products, guys, is you technically need to use as much as required. There's nothing like you use this amount, use that amount, because it's very misleading in the sense that everyone's hair texture is different. Some people need a little more, some people need a bit more. So you just sort of go with it and do what you think is best for you. That's what I'm trying to say. And there's no technique to this, guys. I just sort of rub it into the ends, because you want to get the ends as much as you want to get the scalp. So I sort of do my ends first. I put a generous amount on my hairline. We do need our hairlines, don't we? Yeah, so I'll do that and sort of circular motion. Actually, if there's a technique to it, it's pretty much circular motion. So I sort of do like a circular motion. And by the way, guys, like I said, if you're looking for a nice fancy video, this isn't it, by the way. This isn't a nice fancy video. This is just a bleach / hair wash day with me. And I mean, this is pretty much what I do. Well, I just put products down all the way, and I use the tip of my fingers to sort of push the product down into my scalp. But my regular day-to-day, I wouldn't need to do this much. Yes, that bit there looks a bit dry, which shows that it needs a bit more product there. So I'll just put a bit more. So that's pretty much it for the shea butter and the Cantu. So I'll put this one away, and I'll go on to my oils. So that's the almond oil. Just bleached it, so it does need a bit more tender loving care. For the ends as well. Moisturize it and then rake your fingers through it. And last is my curling mousse. So I'll shake that and then squirt the foamy bits off, and oh, of course, there's bottles in the way. Take that out of the way. break the curls up a little bit. Yeah, so that's it, and I would sort of upload a picture of what it looks like when it's all dry. Alright guys, yeah, it's still a bit goldy at the bottom, but like I said, it does take a few lifts to get to be as light as the top bit there. This side looks alright, this side not so much, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll have another session. So yeah, pretty much, this is pretty much my hair after all that tedious process, you might say. But yeah, so anyways guys, thank you for watching, and I would show you the end result when it's all dry. Thanks for watching guys.